What's up, Scyushi Squad? We back in some more Trove, and finally, we're going to be talking about this week's Chaos Chest item. Most of all because all these other ones have just been allies and stuff, and, you know, nothing against the modders that ended up getting these items into the game or anything, but generally speaking, the Chaos Chest hasn't really had exciting items for a while, and usually when I end up getting really busy for the week, I just kind of be like, alright, if there's any video that I can sacrifice, usually it's going to end up being the Chaos Chest items. But for this week, we're going to be talking about this guy, which is kind of cool. I want to try my best to end up having these videos come back in, you know, in full force. Actually talk about these mounts, you know, over time, just because there's just constant items added to the Chaos Chest, but frankly speaking, you're never really missing that much. This mount actually does have quite a bit of stats to it because it does end up operating as a ship. The funny thing is, it always catches me aback when we go on our mount and the camera angle doesn't change at all, which just kind of happens with this guy. But anyways, he can end up swimming. If you can call this swimming, he barely even paddles. I guess that's because I think this is a reskin of the otter. Unless there was a crocodile mount at another point. I honestly forget. I think that the mounts should operate differently than the ships do. But hey, whatever. We've got, you know, this guy that can end up swimming. Okay, cool. It's not like it's a bad mount or anything. And I kind of like the shadow theme and stuff. It's just, I don't know. There's something about it. It reminds me of like Banjo-Kazooie type of thing. But anyways, let's go take a look at the crafting components for it. Which, yeah. Crafting components for this bad boy are... well, they're expensive and they're not at the same time. So we've got 6 chaos cores, which you get chaos cores by loot collecting items out of chaos chests or just getting them out of chaos chests randomly. 30,000 flux. Okay, that's not even that big of a deal anymore. And then 10 somber souls, which these kind of suck to farm if you don't have any of them, and generally speaking can be very expensive, or just because of the fact that they're so difficult to farm, you basically only find them in ore veins in Cursed Vale, and that's it. And then there's going to be the Enchanted Scale, which is loot collected by loot collecting enchanted fish, which, if I recall, enchanted fish isn't just every type of fish. I think enchanted fish is like the day-night fish that you can end up getting, you know, out of the Radiant Skyland and stuff like that. There's a couple specific fish that end up falling under the category of enchanted, and those are the ones that you have to loot collect in order to end up getting the scale. So good luck with that. Now, just to briefly talk about the other Chaos Chest items, we ended up having the tiny Thumper, which is going to end up being an ally. Gonna be this little guy right here. He's quite cute, quite adorable. I don't really understand his purpose in existing. I'm trying to remember when was the last Chaos Chest video we had. Then there was the Cave Croaker, which is going to end up being a pretty cool little frog guy. I actually like this guy a lot. He's right down there. I mean, I don't know. There's something about the frogs that I just like. I think it's because I used to like the really colorful, like, small frogs as a kid or something. Then there was also the Starfish Skimmer, which is actually going to end up being a boat, of all things. It's very weird. Let me go over into the water so I can show you guys this. So it's just going to end up being this. The camera zooms out way too much for us to be able to see it, just because that's kind of how the boats work in the game. Okay, I noticed that the last video on Chaos Chest was actually Willow Woodsworth, which I guess kind of makes sense. Frankly speaking, I'm surprised I didn't talk about the toy train. Or is this the ally? Yeah, this is the ally. That totally makes sense why I didn't talk about all these previous items. But anyways, that's going to be the crafting components. And then it's going to be this little guy right here, which I think is actually pretty cool as far as an ally is concerned. Kind of the wrong season. It seems like it should be around the holidays or something like that. But anyways, I just wanted to catch you guys up on all the Chaos Chest stuff. Generally speaking, whenever it's allies, I don't know. I just can't really be bothered. I feel like nobody's really interested. But I mean, if you guys are, you know, I'll try and have these Chaos Chest videos come out more regularly again. But anyways, that's going to do it for the past couple weeks of Chaos Chest items, with this being the most recent of all.